Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor, which is due unto Yahweh Bashmi Al Shai Bahasham Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great most honorable well, the apostles, bishops, and elders, and shalom to the elect of Yahweh Shai, the elect of Israel, starting with 144,000. And I've seen this article and I wanted to do a quick lesson on it. And going on, as we do, we go into biblical prophecy. Whatever we're watching, whatever we're seeing, different news articles, clips, whatever it may be, okay, we filter it through the scriptures. And so this is from The Guardian, and the title says, Britons should stock up on torches and candles in case of power cuts, says Dowden. And Oliver Dowden, this guy here, is the Deputy Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, meaning he's the next in line from the Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, okay, in terms of authority. Okay. It says, analog advice given by Deputy PM alongside measures to better prepare the UK for future pandemics, disasters, and cyber attacks. So these are very real things. Even back in early 2020, late 2019, you had the Vicky Venom, okay? And now you got new things cropping up over there in China, and pretty much we're in that time, okay, where these pestilences, are part of the destruction, part of the judgment that the Lord's bringing on this place, okay. Now, he said people should stock up on battery-powered radios and torches, as well as candles and first aid kits, in order to prepare for power cuts or digital communications going down, the Deputy Prime Minister reportedly said. Okay. So why are they saying that? Because something's obviously being planned, something's coming down the pipeline. Okay. You had a recent cyber attack on a nuclear facility, okay, over here in the United Kingdom. Okay, so there's a lot going on. It says, Dowden made the visit to coincide. Hold on, where did he visit? That's the main key. He's made a visit to Porton Down, the UK's military laboratory. Dowden made the visit to coincide with his first annual risk and resilience statement, which he had promised to give last year when launching the government's UK resilience framework. So, so he's gone to this facility, and then this is what he's had to say based on whatever he's heard or seen at this facility. So, cyber attacks, the digital framework of this place going down, okay, emergency services, all of these things, okay, are important. Okay. Now, one thing that I was just thinking about when I mentioned emergency services. Now, he was talking about analog. What they're doing is with these internet connections and with the phone connections, the hardline phone connections in the UK, they're gradually changing it into digital. So they're making it so that if your net goes down, your digital goes down, your phone's down. Okay. Now, if the mobile phone towers, if they go, there's going to be no communications. Communication is going to be on a zero, okay? Meaning that people can't call emergency services, okay? Meaning there's going to be all-out chaos, right? Let's go into the scriptures. This is 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 14. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Woe means destruction, because that's what the Lord's bringing, okay? The Lord is ultimately bringing destruction, which is going to culminate in that nuclear war, okay? For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. Okay? So the sword is drawing nigh, man. Now, there's many different versions of the sword, which one of the ultimate versions of the sword that Esau possesses is the thermonuclear weapons, which, that's that nuclear war I mentioned. Okay? But also what? Okay, the war on the people. Okay? Through what? Through, siege tactics, through attrition warfare. Okay? Look that up. Affecting the food supply, affecting the water supply, the communications, okay? All types of things, man, okay? putting troops out there, military troops, martial law. Now this is Ezekiel 21:9. It says, Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh. Say a sword is sharpened and also furbished. So if you're sharpening a sword, that means you're making it a better killing instrument, man. So that's what Esau's doing. Esau's sharpening his sword. Okay? It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. That's what it's there for. It's a killing instrument. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my son as every tree. And what's everyone doing? Everyone's in that mirth state. Okay? Well, what's coming down the pipeline is destruction. Okay? When you got a deputy prime minister warning people, look, you should stock up on this shit. Right? No, hold on. I don't want to do this. I want to go back to the 2nd Esdras 15. Right? So that's enough on Ezekiel. Let's go back to 2nd Esdras 15. Right? Verse 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. So people are going to be going at each other, man. At each other's throats. Okay? For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes. Okay, meaning they're not going to regard the government. They're not going to. They ain't going to give a hell. It's going to be, chaos. Okay, riots, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right. So people are going to be coming at each other. It doesn't take long for all-out chaos to be on these, brewing, man. Okay. And, Esau needs that. He needs the chaos from the people so that ultimately he can bring the solution. He's going to bring that through way of what? Force, the sword. He's going to bring that through the troops, okay? And through ultimately leading up to the mark of the beast, okay? Which is the implantable chip, right? A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Martial law, cordoning off areas, okay? All these things. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed and men shall be afraid, because it's going to be a horrifying time, man. Okay? It's going to be a horrifying time. And these cities are going to become like death traps. Okay? A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread. Okay? No food. And for great tribulation, man. So, hey, and that's biblical. All right. So when you're getting the deputy prime minister talking about you better get some candles and some flashlights and shit, then you got to question, what are they preparing for? Okay. Which we know that they're constantly talking about this is the digital age, the digital age of the cyber warfare. Okay. They had a documentary, Blackout, in the UK, where they had it was like what would happen if there was like a basically societal collapse, and they were showing that how people started. One guy killed another guy in a supermarket, fighting over some food, man. Okay, and they showed you that in that scene. What else? Yeah, let's go from there to so who's orchestrating all this? Well, ultimately it's Yahweh Shmuel Shai. This is his movie, and this is his judgments, and he's using Esau, the wicked, to do that with the devil, the so-called white man, the people who run this world. This is Psalm chapter 64, verse 2. It says, "Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity." Now, what would you call the secret council of the wicked today? The international ruling elite. They go by many different names. Whether you can call it the Bilderberg, the Illuminati, the Council of 13, whatever you want to call them. They've got different names, but ultimately it's the same people running the show, right? It says, "Who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not." And who's the perfect? That's us. Okay? Right? It says, "They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them?" When it's like they commune, so they get together and they plan on how to set these traps, okay? How to basically bring about their new world order, man. All right? And they say, who shall see them? Well, they're being exposed through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemiel Shai through his prophets, okay? It says they search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search. So they got think tanks on this. They got think groups. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. Okay, so they really think, what do they got a thing called PSYOP, psychological operation. Okay, why are they doing that? Okay, to see how people react to things, how far can they push things. Okay, and that's what this devil's constantly doing. But Yahweh Shemiel Shai shall shoot at them with an arrow, suddenly shall they be wounded. And ultimately, the Lord is going to destroy this kingdom. He ain't going to be able to fulfill these new world order. He's going to, rain their missiles upon his kingdom, man. Okay, and the lasers from the chariots. All right? And also this word. These words are, breaking down strongholds. Spiritual warfare. 2 Corinthians the 10th chapter and the 4th verse. That's what's also exposing this devil and bringing him down. Okay? It says, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. So you got people within their own organization, their own ranks, that are exposing their shit as well. Okay? Whistleblowers, if you will. So, hey, this is the time of the end, man. This is the time where, things are about to get real heated up. And, the time of our faith. And, I'm going to read 2 Ezra 16 and 70. All right? This is 2 Ezra chapter 16, verse 70. It says, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord, which an insurrection means like a rising up against the government. Okay? It says, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Okay, so Esau's going to come at us. Okay? He's got his, special ops, secret ops, or whatever he's got ready. Okay, his New World Order troops. Okay? It says, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. That's the Lord's elect. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, and that's the time through much tribulation we shall enter into the kingdom of heaven. Acts 14 and 22, I believe. Let me quickly just jump to that. I haven't read that in a while. Yep, Acts 14 and 22. Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Shemiel Shai. So that's why we do these lessons, through the spirit and power of the Lord. Go on the highways and byways, do these lessons. We're exhorting, and confirming the souls of the disciples to continue in the faith. The word is known as what? As a comforter, Yahweh Shai. This is the scriptures. That's the truth. That's the comfort. Okay, knowing that yes, times are coming that is going to be trouble. Okay, in fact, a time like never before on the earth. Daniel's 12 and 1. Jacob's trouble. Okay, the trouble, man, and it's coming. But at the same time, the Lord, faith in the Lord to protect you and provide for you in that time to help you. Okay. Let's go back to 2 Ezra 16, right? To hit that point, right? So the Lord said, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same trouble that's coming for you. I'm going to deliver you from that. So don't worry. Okay. Be not afraid, neither doubt. Doubt is you don't want to be doubting. Okay. You want that rock solid faith, man. Okay. For Yahweh Shemiel Shai is your guide. So you're going to be literally guided as we're being guided right now. Okay. Guided unto salvation if you're of the elect. And the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts. Who's doing that on the earth? Okay. Who's doing that? Saith the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai. Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves. So, that's why, we're pushing on to salvation. Okay. And we're believing in the guidance of our Lord. And what we're doing, we're keeping his commandments. Okay. And these precepts. Okay. So, shows what time we're in, man. You got all hell. Hey, you go on the news, man. We are in a heavy time. So let's see how, hey, 2024, man. Hey, this could be the year, man. As the apostles always say, hasten the coming of the Lord. Hey, it's just things around the corner. So, hey, Lord, willing, it's an edifying lesson. With that, man, I'm going to say shalom. Shalom to the elect.